on all platforms. And yeah, I mean, I'm in a good mood. I was doing some, I don't know, we'll call it pre-production stuff, some back-end stuff that I have to set up beforehand, so that potentially you guys might see some extra special streams that may show up, kind of last minute. But I don't want to get too much into it, into the nitty gritty. But yeah, I've started setting some stuff up. I've got a mobile setup going. You guys know this, so I've got some clips that I should be uploading. So yeah, I mean, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about random Omnias. But yeah, I mean, I'll mention, obviously, right off the bat, I've got my secondary Enervate video going up on Friday. Is Jade good? Yes, Jade is very good. Jade's great as support. Jade will armor strip and slow enemies by just looking at them. And then your one is just, it's your one, so you spam it like crazy. Also has an ultimate, but yeah, we're gonna get right into it. It's random Omnias, it's Jade. Enervate video going up on Friday. That's going up kind of early, but yeah, early enough that you should be up by the time Friday rolls around for you. So Archon Vitality is nice. Works on your orbs. I think it works on your glory. I'm sure people know more clearly, but what can I say, man? I have it, and it costs. It actually is a pretty steep cost, but you can see I've got a lot of mod capacity, so I'm not hard pressed to Forma. I do have fast deflection on top of only using the shield recharge ability. And that, yeah, because that's just rolling shield recharge, so you can definitely play around with that. So try to have this here just as a backup, and then of course you've got Arcane Aegis. So yeah, I gotta say, man, it's a pretty simple kit. If you kill enemies that are affected by your 1, then it'll refund time for your 2, so it's a pretty nice combo. But yeah, like Jade's a very nice support. Like if you have a Jade in your squad, it's very nice support. For the most part, when I'm solo, I need the defense. I need as much defense as I can get. But yeah, definitely in a squad where, you know, you're maybe getting hit a lot less, like you can go, you know, power strength or damage, just straight damage buff. So it's kind of sick. There's a combo with operator for the damage, but yeah, I guess obviously you talk about the eyes. I mean, the main thing is the armor strip and the slow, so it's pretty easy to lock somebody down and just kind of nuke them. So you can run around like crazy. It's enough armor strip per second that, yeah, how long are you staring at someone? You know what I mean? 29 meters as well, so only 145, just stretch. With a lot of these newer frames, I don't know, I've just put stretch in there. It's like, it's a nice little buff. I think this is, yeah, this is affinity range. I'm not sure if this has a range, but yeah, it's a pretty nice ability. But there you go. We'll look at glory as well. Oh, I also forgot to mention, so I am using Arcane Avenger. I'll mention that. Aegis has just been a mainstay for me. And then I do get growing power and brief respite, so this is 150 from abilities. So this will convert the energy that you spend on abilities into shields. It's not a lot of shields, because obviously the main ability that I'm spamming is my 1, so it's like I'm getting 150%, and then I'm getting 80 on top of that from the 2 auger mod. So it's like not terrible, but it's definitely like, just, you know, you take it or leave it, honestly, chat. But yeah, Avenger is pretty clutch. Top 3 Warframe in your opinion as of right now? I would say one of them would have to be like a defensive one. I would say an invis. Having an invis is clutch. So like, I always have to say that, like, invis will save you in a lot of situations. It'll get you through a lot of situations. Like, even like, yeah, we love Octavia, we love Ashe. Ashe has a really good augment, but I think like something that is just like tanky, something that can just survive, you know, like I don't necessarily think of Goss as a tank, but you know, Goss has total immunity to specific damage effects, and then anything that isn't that damage, you still have your normal like shield buff. So it's like hard to necessarily say, but I would say like any frame that you can just like get, I don't know, get shot in the face like one too many times will always save me. And then I have a lot of like, I think buff frames are also very strong. Like more recently, like I have a lot of frames like Nidus, or even like I could tell you like Korra, that have like a grouping ability. And I've realized that it's like, it's a nice trade-off that like if you don't have the ability to like manage crowds and stuff, then you just are most likely getting an insane buff. I mean, it's like every frame has their specific thing, but I'd say melee frames are also pretty strong. So it's really hard to say, but I think like Invis is one I would say like just for usability, like having a Loki on your kit will like save you so much headache and like burden. And it's like, that's what I mean. Like it's more about the value, but then you need like a combat frame, like you need one for specific missions. And so it's like, I would say, I don't know, like a lot of the new starters, I'm like, yeah, Volt is pretty fucking good, man. Like a lot of the new starters, like as you progress, like, or a lot of the starters, excuse me, as you progress, like you really get into it. But yeah, Glory build is just getting Arcane Avenger. So you're just adding 45 to this. So very simple to understand. And yeah, so I do want to put Primed Heated Charge, but I just have not made the Forma investment at this point. I've been burning Forma like a motherfucker. I get it, I craft it, and I spend that shit instantly. I just put a couple Forma on a couple different prime frames that I changed around a little bit. But yeah, let's move a little bit quicker. Let's talk about Paris Incarnon. I want to play the game sooner rather than later. So this is an interesting one. With sprint speed 1.2 or higher, plus 80% fire rate. So this is pretty clutch, but it just means I'm using Amalgam Serration. But I think currently, I think normal Atlas is too slow, but Atlas Prime is fast enough. But I think Corvex is like the same base sprint speed as normal Atlas. So Corvex is the only frame that won't get this buff currently in my list. I think, yeah, if you have normal Atlas, I think it qualifies. So there's like the slowest frames in the game. Bro, it's so hard to necromech. Dude, I do feel like the necromech is a hard cap. Like that, those guys are tanky, but if you are interested, yeah, I have this whole series on my YouTube channel, and you can go to like the very end, like the last 2 videos of me doing the necromechs, and I fucking shat on the necromechs so hard, dude. Assassin. Shout out Dark Star for following. So yeah, I mean, projectile speed minus zoom is pretty interesting. On punch through hit. Oh, I'm taking that. I don't know why I missed that. Chat. That's a little embarrassing because on punch through hit it's a lot of fire rate. But yes, excuse me, I was playing the weapon wrong. Excuse me, I was not reading the abilities. If you can count on me for anything, it's missing out on stuff. I'm glad I went in and looked at that because wow, that's on punch through hit is a little bit crazy. Warframe raw. Shout out Jeroni for dropping in as well. Darkstar for dropping the likes. But yeah, this is base status chance, so the base crit chance of your weapon is actually still pretty good. Paris build, yeah, don't worry, we got it. So the upgrades are pretty simple. I like the double fire rate buff, though. I do like being able to just shoot this shit faster, and you'll see why. So this is a split flights build with, of course, the unique augment. So you need to go to Demos, and you need to talk to Father, and he has these specific augment mods for your prime weapons. Paris Prime, Visage Ball, 200% status, and I have a guaranteed heat proc on an infinite body punch through bow that also has hunter munitions. So guaranteed heat proc, and then I am using primary crux because I was like, if I'm gonna dip, I might as well dip, bro. Best way to farm endo, I don't know, it depends on where you're at in the game. I think like the best endo farms, you can get a lot of endo from like the later, like all the tile sets after the new war. Like they can give a shit ton of endo if you do a lot of those bounties. Like I know Void Cascade, but yeah, like early on, I think like the like Vodyanoi, like that stuff just unlocks Steel Path Hex. Yeah, like just doing the hex stuff is so good. Yeah, it's, if you can get to that point, they give you so much endo, and it's a trash reward. They throw it at you like it's nothing. Arbitrations is my go-to. Yeah. But that's what I mean, is like arbitrations is, you know, it's the precursor to Steel Path. I should mention the Riven as well. It's just a cold mod with crit damage. Obviously magazine capacity does nothing, but it's just crit damage, so we love a nice crit buff. You know, Avenger is also going to work on this, so you're just going to add 45 to that. You know what I mean? Like, and then the whole thing is primary crux plus split flights. So split flights has this very fun mechanic where it lasts for 2 seconds. So If you want to take advantage of split flights, you have 20 shots in your mag. You're basically dumping a quarter of your mag at a time to like really have a good time with split flights. It's a little bit of a trade-off, but obviously this weapon is pretty easy to charge. It is a bow, so you'd be surprised how quickly you can spam it. What is your favorite pseudo Incarnon? Wait, what do you... Oh, like, wait, what do you mean by pseudo Incarnon Texan fish? Interesting question, though. Do hex, yeah, arbitrations. How is primary crux viable? So it's just... Number one, it's how quickly you can get 10 headshots. And so, like, the other main thing is, like, you... dude, you are kind of just waiting to use this gun. Like, I'm not even taking advantage of this gun properly unless it's like a solo and I'm just kind of standing there and allowing the enemies to group up a little bit, you know, unless I have like a grouping ability. Like, this weapon really isn't, you're not really taking advantage of it unless you're like wiping, you know, a quarter or like half of the enemies on the map. Yeah, pseudo Incarnate weapons, not OG Incarnate. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, well, that's a hard question. I think everybody would say Torrid at this point. Burstin is pretty good. I like Sybaris. I think Sybaris is crazy, but it's like a lot of them are preference for me. Like, I know Torrid is probably a #1 up there for people, so we love Torrid. But yeah, let's do the Knell build. This is just Amar's classic build. I mean, I haven't changed much. The prime heated charge is only making the bullet deal more damage. It's not making the AoE of the blast proc deal more damage. But chat, your boy loves a little bit of full auto with blast damage and secondary encumber. The only trade-off is like, yeah, if you suck ass and you're trash at Warframe, then your buff runs out and then the Acolyte spawns at that exact point. I just got a Torrid Riven and I've been draining my Kuva into it. That's a rabbit hole. Shout out Warframe player 24. I missed that as well. Yeah, that's a good Kuva sync. That's worth the Kuva. I'll tell you what. I don't know how much the disposition has changed on some of those Incarnons, but I think that's part of it. So this build that I have on the Knell is like the same as like the Ak Magnus, and then, you know, it's kind of similar to like a couple different weapons that I have in my list. So there you go. And then here, let's do a fun little gimmick. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom of the melee weapons. And there's Amphis, so it doesn't even have that much status. But I am double weighting towards... Ooh, did not want to do that. Hang on one sec. I am adding 2 mods to weight towards electric, just so that I can have a little bit of built-in ease of use of like procking melee influence. This is just a status chance mod, status chance, and more status chance. So I'm like, I don't, you know, the thing is, like, heavy slams, they're pretty strong, man, but you'll kind of just have to see it. So it is just like he's got pretty shite stats, but I mean, you'll watch it. I don't know how much I'm necessarily spamming it. Why not Zoris? Should I do the thing again? Here, should I do the thing again? So we're gonna scroll. Notice I'm sorted by usage. We're gonna scroll, and Amphis is the least used weapon that I will consider using. Obviously, Hirudo is getting a special version. So all these weapons I'm okay with not using. But the Amphis is the least used weapon on the list. So that was a very fun like 6 to 8 months of like getting all that set up. But yeah, now I'm using the Amphis. Is it a good weapon? No, chat. It's not a good melee. You could do a zillion better bonk fluence weapons, but you bonk and that's it. So there you go, man. You want to talk about end game? That's like, this is coming from a guy who, like, yeah, I got max mastery like when it first came out, and I kept like I was whenever more mastery was added, that's what I was doing immediately, and then I was done. And then so I was like, this is a rabbit hole that's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how far gone you have to be in your Warframe career to like ever think about doing this. But yeah, we've got the Knell. So this is the thing, is the Knell I've deemed worthy of the list. So I have to rank it. So currently it's below Akchigar. I have to rank it above the Lex Prime, and the only way to do that is to just have it equipped. Only melee I use is Serrata. Yeah, Serrata is goated. It's a crazy fucking influence weapon. It's so criminal, bro. I'm like, and I have this Riven that I have for Serrata is like, bro, what are you doing with yourself? So, yeah, there you go. There's Knell. So you'll see it. I'm mostly gonna try and spam Knell. That's the thing, is that Paris just has split flights and primary crux. So the only thing I have to do to like prep the Paris is like charge it up, and then, you know, if I want to kill a big scary guy, then you can just you can just shoot everything else around it and then get the buffs you need. And then anyway, chat, I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to get too deep into like the nitty gritty of the Warframe gameplay. We're gonna play. It's 7:15. It wasn't terrible. I've done quicker ones. I've spoken to you guys quicker, and, you know, I've been more on the rails, but I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I think we're all set up, though. I did see... Oh, yeah, I should always say... So, I realized there was this moment where I was like, oh, people think that I only play solo because I love it so much. And I was like, no, I'll definitely play with you guys. So if you guys are interested with playing with me, you know, I have my name in different places on the screen. So if you guys are interested, you know, we can yap for a little bit. But I feel like there was this moment where I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realize. Like, oh shit. That does make sense, though, that I'm just always talking about like how much I love playing solo. And then everybody's like, I didn't think you wanted to play with other people. So it's like, yeah, if you're interested. I wish I could give Jade's physique to someone like Randall. I'm trying Trinity, and she may be my new main. Yeah, dude, Trinity is so sick. Force proc Toxin. Yeah, dude. Well, the Force proc Toxin with melee influence is just... That's so silly, man. But yeah, open invitation, I guess. So if I'm doing solo, then I'm going in for 25 minutes or 5 rounds, basically. But yeah, we're doing a survival, so 25 minutes. But yeah, I mean... From what I saw, it's an Entrati survival, so we should be safe. That's pretty much a freebie, man. We love Entrati survival at this point. Look at this. Oh, and this is 135, so we're going to be doing conjunction. 135 conjunction is a nice break. You know, we love it. 205 is what I love, but I'll take a, you know, anyway. Don't get too distracted. We're set up. So it's like, I don't know necessarily how often I'm going to be spamming the Amphis, because you will see, like, the Knell is a weird weapon. And I was thinking about just like straight up tagging Xenos Fire and being like, bro, I would have never thought to like use this weapon. Which one am I looking for? It's like Mezzo H5 here. One sec. Let's see. Yeah, H5. Okay, I have 11 of them. Okay, I thought I had more than that. Is the speakers on? Yeah, the speakers are still on. All right, we're chilling. Hero Prime is my main. Infinite energy, instant shield restore. Crit chance buff. Yeah, dude. No, I love Harrow, and yeah, the fact that like Harrow and Goss, I play the same way. The only difference is that like my Goss build also has energized munitions, but like just having the fire rate and the reload speed at the same time on Harrow, and the ease of use of Harrow, I'm like, come on. Oh, look at the split flights, bro. You can see it. Oh, we love it. Okay, let's charge this up and get a move on, chat. We need to start moving to the first arena. Let's hope we get lucky, right? Oh, this is a pretty good one, and we get a good starting position as well. So we'll see where the next couple arenas spawn, but yeah, we need to swap. Okay, let's see how good I am at Warframe at the 1 second mark. All right, let's play some Knell. Let's have some fun with Knell. So this is, of course, secondary encumber with galvanized shot. So, you know, proccing a lot of blast as the main, as like the actual status effect, and then it's just, you know, I'm praying for like a, you know, a viral stack or something. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have too much fun with this shit. I do, so I think my companion has like a 30-meter range, but I've realized there's just like too many enemies on screen. Like, I don't know how accurately my companion is going to be like targeting enemies that I want it to, you know, like Eximus or really Corrupted Ancients is the only one. Dude, I don't know if you guys have had this phenomenon, like anybody who's played a lot of arbitrations, there's like, like my arbitration setup is like so lame. It's so stupid. It's literally just Wisp, and I'll just give people fire rate and health, and then all I do is run around and shoot drones for like 15 minutes. Because that's the thing. It's like I don't know what it is, but there's just all these. I'm like, the drone kills. They're not even that like high level, so the drone just does a shit ton of damage. And then you're like anything that's gonna. I mean, the drones are weird. Like just shooting them is kind of annoying, but yeah, I just kind of like spot farmed all the drones and just. I was like, do more drone. Is there a drone spawn cap where like the faster you're killing drones? I think they spawn at a set rate. I think it's like a specific type of enemy, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I did, and I just ran around, and then where you find drones you'll find enemies, and it is pretty obvious, but yeah, that was kind of my loop, and that's kind of how I am with like corrupted ancients now. Like as soon as I see that void tear, bro, like, well, I mean in Intradi, but in other missions as well. I mean, oh, we let it decay. That's embarrassing, but we're fine. I just think like, yeah, it's always the void tear right at the 5-minute mark, right as the acolyte spawns. It's like perfect, bro. They know exactly. You see, there's one. This game knows exactly what to do. They just love to fuck me over. So that's what I mean. Like, I think a lot of it is I've just done so much solo gameplay, and yeah, when you get fucked over, especially with a weird setup, you're like, oh god, wait a minute, what have I done to myself? But that's part of the fun. Is like, yeah, there will never be any incentive to like use. The incentive is Deviri and Elite Archimedia. Like if you have like goated setups on like an insane amount of weapons in the game, like it does help out for that like you just are comfortable with all these weapons, but there's no incentive to like swap between them. Like, yeah, maybe there's a reason to like have them and put a build on all of them. Like I have a quote-unquote build on like basically everything in the game. I don't own one weapon. I don't own the Viper Wraith. But yeah, like my Bolto build needs like 3 or 4 more Forma, but you know what I mean? I'm like, pray that I don't have to use the Bolto in Deviri, I guess. And I mean, generally I don't know what it is. Elite Archimedia, I feel like, treats me a little bit better. I don't think I'm ever struggling too much, and the fact that like, if I'm lucky, I can like, save the Phosphor and, just not get the last upgrade and then snag that shit. I think it's just... snag something you really need. So I do think that's a nice trade-off. Is like, okay, I appreciate they did that. That does save me a little headache. And in the end, like I'm still having a good time. I will say you have to spread the good word, chat. Shield Gate with 75% DR. Yeah, Trinity is the same because Blessing heals full HP and shield while applying. Dude, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, my Trinity build is just like a shield regen build now. That's it. And then, dude, I get Blessing, and then I realize, I don't know, so my link has like a 10-meter radius, and I'm like, I don't think that's linking to anybody. But I don't know, like in certain missions, I definitely think is like, in a survival, generally there are always enemies within 10 meters of me, so I don't think it's too crazy. But yeah, I have obviously, narrow-minded just to get a shit ton of duration, and it does make you suffer a little bit. Come on, that guy's all head. Those big chunks are just their entire head, so they do save me in some regards. So we love headshot guns, I guess, but this doesn't have the acuity mods. I was like, I think I'm fine. Generally, I have Avenger on a shit ton of setups. Oh, where's this silly fellow? I need to keep this buff going. Oh, it's just angst. Oh, look at this, chat. They're gonna get slowed as well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I love it. Ooh. Oh, 300 likes. Thanks, guys. What am I missing? Is Knell becoming meta? Because I'd like to sell my Knell Ribbon at some point. Is Knell becoming meta? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good weapon. You're seeing it. I appreciate it. I don't know if it's... Maybe I'm being an asshole if I say that I'm like showing it off well, but... It's a very good weapon, but does it have a big fat fucking glaring downside? Yeah, it does. So like I don't know how many it's like it fails a little bit in like usability, I think, but that's that's why I enjoy the trade-off. Obviously, I was thinking about doing a video about it, basically calling it the better Aphidai, because it procs on headshot and not on headshot kill. So I just had that one little thing, and it just does a shit ton of damage, man. I don't know. So it has blast on it. Excuse me. It has blast on it. So that's why I'm using it, because it's a full auto, and like without blast it's just a full auto, but at least you get a little bit of splash damage. Obviously it's, you know, it is one of the main damaging status effects, and you know, you do have a pretty good chance to be clearing your blast procs instead of killing an enemy, which means like when you get to 10 stacks, then you'll get like a big buff to every single stack, and they'll all combine together, and that's when you get the 5 meter AoE, and that's the splash damage you're looking for. And it's kind of this weird thing where you know, I've started to change some stats. Like, I've already put blast on weapons that otherwise would just kind of be mostly focused on single targets or not really have the same kind of splash capability that you're seeing. But I just think it's like one of my favorite damaging status effects. You know, you're talking primarily for me, it's heat, slash, and blast. I do electric is interesting on a melee influence build. You could spam a little bit of melee influence, I guess. See if we can proc it. I have to actually get kills with it is the problem. There you go, there's influence. Okay, nice and easy. So yeah, Bonk Influence is a little silly. So, you know, I'm saying like, how strong is Amphis? Well, you can kind of see. And yeah, it's mostly just how strong is melee influence, and that's about it. And I started to realize like, oh, there are specific setups where it's like, this is kind of just all I'm doing, and I don't think it's too crazy. Like, most of this stuff is pretty easy to understand. I'm trying to land some better hits. I do have influence active, but yeah, you can see it. I do say it prefers a little bit of enemy density, but hey man, your boy the Amphis is cruising. I do, you know, I have focus energy, so it means that I can just spam heavy attack forever. There you go, chat. So yeah, maybe it's not as, I don't think it's, yeah, as efficient as some other, you know, true masterful bonk fluence weapons. So I saw Ekhein was higher in the list, so shout out a Penguin 5. I don't know why I said a Penguin, but a Penguin 5 for following. What else am I missing? Have a newfound appreciation for Zephyr. Very underrated frame, dude. We love Zephyr. Fuck yeah. Do you think it's worth putting Galvanized Elementalist on Serata? I would say so. I think so. The reason that I basically always have Elementalist is because of the usability of proccing influence. So 99% of the time, yeah, I don't have Shock Trooper on any of my builds, unfortunately. So I'm not really, I don't have an exterior method to proc melee influence. So that's been my main thing, is I need to have some internal way to keep a pretty good chance at proccing influence, and that's what I've favored more and more into this game, is like a usability factor. And I think it's something that's like definitely worth testing, because what I always say is like, I think everybody's experience with this game will be different, and we can't always count on, you know, one specific streamer or one specific content creator to like have all the answers. And I think it's important, you know, in those situations to, I don't know, to describe it as media literacy seems a little weird, but you know, get multiple opinions. You know, you're like, oh, this guy, his whole gimmick is that he's forced to use the Amphis. That like perfectly encapsulates it. You're like, you're using the Amphis, and he's like, yeah, I'm using the Amphis, and you're like, why are you using? And then I explain it, and you're like, wow, that seems kind of dumb. And it's like, hey, but that's what I do. I think that's the whole bit, right, Chad? I hate to lay it out so plain. Yeah, I mean, I think like favoring usability and like simplicity and easing your own gameplay loop, and it's a little bit of caveman gameplay. You're seeing it. I'm just spraying left and right. That's all I'm doing for 25 minutes. But yeah, it's the Knell, so it's sick. It's fucking rad. Oh my god, Max. Welcome in. Max is saying the legend. Max, I saw that. What was that, a 3-hour conjunction? Max, I saw that. And then everybody was loving that. I saw one of your, dude, those hauls. I love the haul reveal where you show how many steel essence, bro. I eat that shit up, dude. That's sick. I was like, fuck yeah. So shout out Max. He dropped a Let Him Cook. So we love Max. All my homies love Max in the chat. I don't want to see any fucking Max slander, okay? I don't want to see any bullshit on Max. And Max is like a straight up, can I call you like a parkour artist? I don't know, a ninja is the term, right? That's what I heard. You went to NinjaCon? Like, Max is the guy, bro. He's athletic, right? I'm chunky, bro. I'm 6'2", 200 pounds of American beef. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of a ninja. Space ninja. Oh, he's a space ninja and a real ninja? This guy I met is a space ninja and a real ninja. AI generated a Mar. Oh, that's fucking awful. Sorry. I don't know. I just let it mull over. I was like, oh, that's what that voice is. It's like a Mars TikTok voice. that's what my TikTok AI voice is. I guess we all. Oh, it's my title and thumbnail voice. Chat, Intradi's making me lose it. He's in my mind, Dr. Intradi. We're late. I'm so late at this point, Chad. He's in my mind. He's making me say things I don't want to say. Ooh, melee weapon has increased damage. I'll take that. All right, chat. Fine. They asked me to spam, so I spam. Wow. Yeah, the Amphis is the best weapon in the game. Oh, Max! Oh my god! New Year's keyboard and a Super GG. Super GG! Super GG, bro! And just bombing the likes, too. 1,800 likes. Jesus, man. Oh my god. Super GG. Congrats on completing your goal. Max is always completing my goal, bro. What else can I say, dude? He spoils me, dude. I gotta say, and yeah, I'm seeing those 3-hour conjunctions. I'm like, oh, that was a good influence, Brock. Look at that. Look at that. That was most of his HP. Oh, and you have to reload. But, dude, is my companion putting in work? Oh, I just need to shoot his arm, right? Or do I need to shoot his back? Nah, he's fine. Whatever, chat. Chat, was I freaking out for no reason? Yo, I'm like low-key freaking out right now. But he's in the thing? No, we're safe. Alright, chat, we're chilling. So yeah, this is like the silly gameplay of Knell where you like forget to cast your abilities because you're just so locked in the sniper scope. And bro, I'm telling you, you know, I was watching I was watching a lot of Xenospire's shorts that he uploads to TikTok, and he was talking about the Knell multiple times. And then he was talking about using it with the Scourge because it has like the bullet attraction and it like auto targets their head. And I was like, wait, the Knell is just what I want, and it may have a big downside. And then I was like, oh, the downside is totally worth it. It's like hilarious. Bro. Like, you just get to see it live. Guido, welcome in. He says hi. But yeah, like, dude. The trade-off I feel like is so perfect that you just get to watch me fucking flounder. Shout out Max for dropping to let him cook. So it's so funny, dude. It's like the best content. You're like, Amar's so fucking good at this game, and then all he has to do is land a single headshot, and if he fails, he has to wait 2 seconds before he can land another headshot. It's like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen to Amar? Uh-oh, here's a moment. Right now, I have to land a headshot. Oh, look at that, chat. There are enemies that are just all head. So these like big Ophi dudes, they're all head. We love all that. All my homies, some of my homies are all head. I don't know if I'm phrasing that right. Always cooking with the builds. Yeah, this is a secondary encumber blast build. So the primary element is blast, and that's frostbite and prime heated charge. So like the bullet itself does a shit ton of damage. And then you have galvanized shot. Oh, don't shoot myself in the face. Oh, maybe I should swap off of that. Oh, look at this. Dude, shoot your bubble, dude. He's so cringe. There's the bubble. You see how he does me? He just treats me so dirty. He's so mean to me. And you see, I'm suffering for it. I'm at 11% life support. Malice is one of my not so favorite characters. Alright? It's probably violence. I think it'll always be violence #1. You can max out a little bit with violence, but Yeah, so I forgot to mention you got secondary encumber, so you got a fast enough fire rate. You don't even have that much status chance, honestly. It's pretty low status chance, but yeah. Oh, that doesn't count as a headshot. Oh, that sucks. There you go. Nice and easy, chat. So you'll see it just has a fast enough fire rate. It's got infinite ammo. You're getting a status chance buff from the stacks, and then you're also getting the crit damage buff. So it's got this. It's got the power to kill enemies. And then because it has the power to kill enemies, then that means it's viable to use with blast damage, because it's going to add some splash damage to it. Appreciate you. I really like your content, though. Super informative. Dude, thank you, Max. And yeah, Max, I got an Enervate video. You know, I mentioned it again. Secondary Enervate video going up this Friday morning. I'll be streaming that Friday evening, too. I'll be playing Hyperlight Breaker, so... It's an exciting day. It's a quicker video. It's only about 3 minutes long. You know, I'm trying to do that. It's either going to be like 3 minutes or about 8.5 or 9 minutes. I don't really want something. I feel like in most cases I can be concise enough to fit it into 10 minutes. But you know, I've thought about splitting some videos up. You know, like I've thought about splitting up the new player guide and just doing like, hey, here's the first couple quests that you'll do.
60 seconds.
And then yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much where I'm at. I did record some Lich content, so I have some like backlog footage in case I ever want to do like a Lich video. But like the only Lich video that I would ever really do. Shout out Sarita for joining. I missed that. Matasuni, why are you doing a solo fissure? Well, I'm a gamer, so I love solo. I love doing everything solo. But yeah, I mean that's just how it goes. I mean, I open it up to the audience and then I give them a brief window for them to be like, hey, I want to play with you. And then if they don't, then I'm like, yes, good. I get to play more solo content, yes. So I'm telling you, man, I've ended up doing so many rounds solo. I just have enough radiance at this point, bro. And I'm telling you, especially with some of these public pings, I don't know, man. I've been doing some Elite Archimedia recently, and I'm like, oh my god, man. You know, I'm not the host, and I feel that shit every single second. You know, that's why you have 20 Fang handles. You're mad that I like playing solo? I'm kidding, well, it's up to you. No, you can't play solo. That's a nice, good bit. That's a funny one. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I what can I say, man? I prefer solo. I've got enough radiance now that I'm like, I'm not super worried. You should see how many prime Warframe parts I still have after all those stuffs, because the Fang will drop on lots and lots and lots of relics across the spectrum. You'll always be getting Fang. You'll always be getting Bratton parts and Paris parts and Burston parts. You can't avoid some of those weapons. Bronco parts, I think, as well will also show up. So there's a couple. Sorry for that. Yeah, there's something that I've always loved about solo, especially a solo survival. It's so effortless. You know, the enemies come to you for the most part. You're able to manage spawns so effectively, and yeah, especially if the other choice is like public. Yeah, if I can avoid loading in with a squad that has a fucking stat stick Korra, and then I have like 100 kills after like 25 minutes, then yeah, I'll be fine. There have been moments where I just become the de facto support because I'm just like, yeah, I feel no desire, especially, you know, there's a couple Elite Archimedia setups that are a little crazy, but yeah, I'm like, there are certain moments, especially with 4 people in a squad, where I'm just standing there. I'm like, why am I even putting in effort at this point? There's just too many setups where I'm like, all right, Chad, we see what you were going for here. So we love the chatters, Hero Chassis. Bro, I should do a check. I should do a Hero Chassis check and see where I'm at. That's a long time coming that I can see just about how many I've collected over this time. I don't think I've said that number. It may have been a brief moment since I've said that number, but we'll have to see. But oh, we burned it once again. Oh, and he dies before I can shoot him. There you go, chat. All right, we're chilling. 9%. Oh, that's not very good. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I was playing a little bit risky. Did this bubble dude fuck up my life? Nah, we're safe. Look at this. Epic gamer moment. And we're back to square one. spam a little bit more Knell. Oh, look at that. I do love tanking the Blitz Eximus now, like having a shield regen build, and you just you're like, I don't really care. There are moments, yeah, you are worried in some moments, but orb spamming has become a necessity of me. But you're seeing it, man. Like, I don't know how much I'm even really thinking when I'm playing. Like, you're kind of seeing it, man. It's literally spray left and right the video game. I hate to say it, man. Kind of boils down pretty basic. I love the necromechs. We love when the necromechs show up. They're the best part of every mission. Oh, my shield's getting tapped. That's unfortunate, but I'm still safe. We can still tap this guy. Oh, come on. There you go. All right, much better. 20 minutes already. Holy shit. That was way too quick, chat. I gotta be honest, like spamming the Knell. I don't think we even used the Paris Incarnon. Should we use the Paris Incarnon once? Should we see how effectively I can use it? Yeah, I'm gonna like always get Paris parts. I don't know, man. I can't stop getting them. I should see how many I have. Yeah, 19, 14. You should see how many Forma blueprints I have, though, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Like, the stats, the amount of relics that I have, I'm not necessarily super worried. So this is what I'm talking about. Let's see, 3. Oh, he's right on my. Oh, it's Mania. Oh, can I even shoot him through the thing? Uh-oh, chat. That's not a good one. It's the one that I don't want. Oh, did I hit him? I think I hit him. Oh, there you go. 10. I'm at max crux stack, so there you go. A little bit of spam, but yeah, you can see it. I'm basically just dumping the whole mag, and this is a pretty good time for it. So yeah, we dumped the whole mag. There you go. And then you just need a few headshots. There you go. You're chilling. You can hit this. Oh, and then look at all these. Look at all these life support charges, chat. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of Paris gameplay. We got what, 5 minutes left. We'll spam a little bit of the Paris, chat. Okay, fine. And yeah, we love a little bit of viral fire slash. It ends up on too many setups, chat. I gotta be real with you, man. And this guy just has a level of like goofiness to it that's like, I don't know how I feel about this shit, man. It's a little bit criminal. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, you're seeing it. It's a little bit ridiculous. And did we get this buff already? I don't know, man. But was that a good showcase? All my homies love the Paris Incarnon. You know, Paris and Dread Incarnon, very similar. They've got some similar vibes for sure, but I love Paris. It's got the craziest stat spread, like the guaranteed fire proc. I don't know if it becomes 2 guaranteed fire procs. That might be a little bit of a big ask, but that might be accurate. I might get guaranteed 2 fire procs, but I guess we could test it. I don't know how accurately I can test it. 3 fire procs. Yeah, they're just kind of dying, so chat. 4 prior to chat. I need to chill out a little bit because it seems that I'm getting a little bit exacerbated, but yeah, I don't think that the next weapons in the randomizer are going to be very good. I think it's like the Stradavar and the Tiburon. So those are just full auto, so they're kind of the same as this gun. They're like the same, but they don't have secondary encumber, so they do suffer a little bit, but what can I say, man? I'm primarily spamming the Knell and then whatever melee weapon that I'm using. That's mostly what I'm using at this point, because I feel like the rifle will always rank up, so I'll try and show off the rifle a little bit, but for the most part, bro, I'm just having like way too much fun. And you see the stacks. I appreciate the easy visualization on the stacks. It does make my life a little bit simpler, and you get the refreshable thing with the cooldown bar in the circle. I mean, it does make my life easier. You know, I'm trying to, I don't know, I talk a lot about caveman gameplay, the idea that, like, especially in a solo, you're wanting shit to be easy to do so that it's not difficult. Like, you know, if you need to swap to a specific weapon to kill a single target, then you may need to like get your galvanized stacks active. Like, you may need to get a couple kills or something to get all those, you know, to get your gun condition overload going and all that stuff. So I have noticed that like in certain missions, when I need a weapon, I don't have the buffs active for it, so I end up struggling for it. So that's why I do like split flights, you know, on Paris, I think it's a pretty crazy setup. Yeah, my dread is just like way too weird. It has the one that makes you invisible. It has the fucking augment that makes you invisible, and it's just like the weirdest augment in the world. But you can, yeah, just still use split flights, and I think I just use only hunter munitions potentially, and then just really buff the damage with longbow sharp shot. So it's kind of a similar setup. You're still relying on headshots, but instead of primary crux, which is just like you need 10 headshots, it's like you know, you have to get consecutive headshots to keep the buff going for longbow sharp shot. So it's a little bit different, but I don't think it's too much harder to do. I mean, I definitely think with split flights, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. Oh, I'm in a bad spot right now. Here, let me back off a little bit. But I think we should be safe. There you go. Nice giant head. Yeah, we're chilling, chat. I mean, I do appreciate that it is such a short cooldown in the end, and then it's also a 2-second reload, and I have no way to buff that. I'm not gonna like put mod slots towards that, so that's just the base reload speed, and that's a suffer point for me. But you know, on specific Warframe builds, you're gonna get some buffs going. But you know, I'm generally like, okay, I'm always trying to judge it in a vacuum and understand that like you have to, it has to be reliable on multiple different setups with multiple other different synergies, and you have to know like, okay, primary thing is like, yeah, do you have melee influence or not? Like there are specific things in like all of my builds that kind of go hand in hand, but like I don't think it's too crazy. Like I don't know, like part of it is that, you know, the game does just, bro, there's so many ways to play this game. Oh my god, 2,700 likes. Dude, thank you guys so much. I don't know, I miss it. I get too in deep in the game and talking, but yeah, thank you guys for the likes. False. Here's strategist again. Oh god, it's strategist. There's only one way to play. You're false. You're objectively wrong, bro. Get your facts straight, okay? And it's the way I say, yeah, my way or the highway, bucko. All right. Oh man, dude. But yeah, I got more quick. I like the quick gameplay. I enjoy it. I mean, that's the thing is like, in the end, if you're not doing a Cascade, I could give a fuck honestly how long you're going. But yeah, in a Cascade, there's specific game modes that are probably way harder, so you do have to keep that in mind.
We've had a few setbacks,
but I think we're safe.
We are going to crack on.
Yeah, look at that. Only 22. But yeah, I'm still chilling. I don't know. I've got. There's a couple weapons that I've been thinking about. There's a couple different setups, but like, yeah, the Knell has been one of the weirdest one. Does building Jade also build the baby? I mean, I don't know, man. Is that the philosophical debate of the century? Oh, it didn't move at all. Unfortunate. It seems that we may be getting to a little bit of a wall, but let's see what else. I don't think we have a lot of good stuff on the list. Yeah, Pupacyst. Ooh, Pupacyst is an interesting one, actually. This one's gonna proc. Is this the one that procs viral? Yeah, this one procs viral. So it's viral gas electricity. I'm like, what the yeah, it's so weird. Anyway. Pupacyst, still using Knell, and then yeah, I guess we're using, what are we using? I know it's something, yeah, Stradavar Prime. Oh my god, this weapon. Nope, that's wrong. Still not above Stynex. Look at that, dude. Stynex is in a league of his own. I don't know when we're gonna touch it. I don't know when we're gonna get close. Woo! But Dante, I guess. I don't even know. Do we still have the same Omnia rolls? I guess we're doing the 135 conjunction. Stradavar, bro. Oh my. Anyway, let's talk about Dante. Casting speed and effectiveness on energy orbs. Look, sometimes, dude, I was doing a Cascade and I was fucking running out of energy. I was like, what the hell is going on? I guess I was getting a zillion magnetic procs, but there are some moments where I'm like, fuck, man. So, yeah, I mean, obviously you've got the 4 different buffs. I'm always keeping the Overguard active, so I am using Truculence, because that's going to give me max viral stack. So it basically turns my 2 into like somewhat of an offensive ability. Then you've got the Word Warden, which is just going to put a Noctua clone with your teammates. And then you've got Page Flight, which is going to... Isn't that going to... Oh, what am I looking at? No, that's Tragedy. Word Warden and Page Flight. Okay, wonderful. Status chance and status damage. So there you go. That's a little bit crazy, man. So you got that. And then you can obviously nuke with Tragedy, but I don't know, man. I'm not really spamming Tragedy very much. I'm mostly just keeping my buffs active. We will talk about Noctua, which has a pretty crazy setup. But yeah, it's a lot of efficiency. It's Prime Flow and Streamline. And then it's just, you know, 45% range, just stretch. I've got some duration. I've got some strength, and that's about it. Like, I'm trying to be a little bit efficient with it. I have the health. It's not really doing anything for me, but it's a little bit of a squish factor. But you got a split second. You got to be able to recast your Overguard real quick. But yeah, let's talk about Noctua. This is Vohm and Zada invocation. So this is ability strength and energy regen per second. So that's pretty fucking baller. And that's on the alt fire, which is just heat, and that's it. That's what I'm hoping for, but it's got radiation in there. But yeah, I'm just rocking heat and slash on the normal bullet and trying to spam that more. Flow plus blind rage plus streamline is super duper comfy. Your Dante is really tame, lol. Yeah, but that's what I mean. When I was doing the Void Cascade, I ran out of energy. And so I was like, yeah, my build like wasn't energy efficient enough. That was the moment where I was like, spamming Noctua was actually losing efficiency for me. In my experience, Truckless, it was extremely clunky and didn't work. Whenever I aimed at enemies, they didn't have viral. Yeah, so it's like a wave. Yeah, it's really weird. Your Dante is really tame. That's a classic strategist moment right there. It's a great take. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can see the wave. So you see the wave propagate across the ground. So I think something that I noticed is that like when I was moving in a direction, I would move faster than the wave. And it didn't even go that your Dante needs to lift. Nice. But yeah, I mean, it's mostly just running all the buffs. That's like basically all I do. And then just, I mean, I'm kind of just always casting my Overguard is the other thing, is like that's basically my whole kit is just like cast your Overguard over and over, keep it at max, and then make sure that you have Word Warden and Page Flight. Like Loki, I don't even use Tragedy. I just have more fun like running around with my weapons. And I feel like sometimes, I don't know if you like activate Noctua and then discharge it. I guess you can activate it for free. So you could totally just like activate it, shoot the alt fire, and then just swap back to another weapon. I don't know how it works with like activating and deactivating, but that's like kind of all I use him for. Is like the alt fire will give you a shit ton of power strength, but like I don't know if I'm even using it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I'm even like worrying that much about a bunch of power strength. Yeah. Yep, it works. Wait, what works? The what was I saying? Okay, so it resets it when you recast it. Okay, because that's the thing, is like that's kind of all I use it for, is to use the alt fire. I don't really shoot the gun or the Noctua itself. I do like that the like copy Noctua has all that stuff, but yeah, I mean, I've noticed the truculence wave. I've been kind of watching it because I have this on Kullervo as well, and I noticed it was a little weird. I use Archon continuity combo with a toxic Noctua. That's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, like I like Noctua for the usability to get like the energy regen and the power strength. Word Warden builds crazy corrosive and toxic. Oh, I got you. But yeah, I mean, like I got some crazy setups. I don't know. That's what I've noticed, is like this whole kit for me is basically just getting the buffs from Word Warden and Page Flight, and then just using my existing setup. And then yeah, do I really need the power strength at that point? Like do I need the energy efficiency? Like that's what I mean, is in a lot of cases, like, I am pretty passive. Like, I do enjoy just, like, spamming my weapons. That's kind of why I play, because I've got a lot of cool weapons, and I play with the different setups. But yeah, there's the Dante build. Yeah, you saw the Noctua setup, but we already talked about Knell. Stradavar is, yeah, not a weapon I would suggest using. This weapon was, I was like, oh, it's pretty good. I think I can make it work. And then I was like, maybe, but I'm speeding it up with Speed Trigger. You could speed it up more. I've been thinking about using it with, what's the mod? Vial Acceleration. This is minus 15% damage, but currently I just have Speed Trigger in there, so it's pretty quick, but I'm only using the semi-auto, the alt-fire. But yeah, just primary crux with blast damage and galvanized aptitude. That's basically it. Ammo maximum I could give a fuck about. It's nice to have crit damage in there, 9.9 crit multiplier, so it's not the worst thing you've ever seen, but it's definitely not a weapon that I would be like use all the time. So anyway, I guess that covers it. I have thought about that like Word Warden is great as like a passive stat builder, like if you want to just have like built-in status effects. Like I've thought about putting like magnetic damage and viral damage on this, but I just don't have the mod slots. But you know, like I've enjoyed recently having magnetic damage purely just for who are they? The corrupted ancients. Like I despise those enemies like with a passion. So I guess that's basically it. Pupacyst is, yeah, it's I think I need to have gas in here because the weapon has innate toxin damage, so you have to combine that with something or else it'll get combined with voltaic strike. So I think that's why that's the way it is. You're proccing, I don't know if you're proccing viral. You should be proccing viral from what I remember, but yeah, I guess that's the setup. But you'll kind of see it. I guess it nullifies truculence a little bit, but I don't know. I have truculence on Kullervo as well, and I have noticed that, but I find that I'm recasting the Overguard like quickly enough that I'm not like super worried about like exactly how many enemies it's hitting. I've thought about that, like but it's like I guess the reasoning is that I kind of just have not put another arcane in there yet and not utilized something else. I've thought about using some other stuff, but I don't know, man. That's what I mean. I'm thankful that even if I get a Void Cascade Omnia, like if I'm doing it solo, I'm gonna do it for 5 rounds, so it's not too crazy. So is this a Harrow part? This is a Harrow and a Neja. I'm telling you, man, these fucking Radiants. But yeah, as the dude who's been spamming the Knell for like 20 minutes out of the 25 minutes of the last survival, I guess you'll get to see the weirdest Dante gameplay ever. I may start off with the Stradavar. It has pretty good like base power. You know, it's just got some good damage, and you can kind of just shoot it pretty fast. It shoots pretty quick. I like that. It's pretty nice. So we'll just get the Zenuric buff going and see if we can start ourselves off nice and simple. You know, I just did some settings on OBS, so it's running a little bit smoother. I realized that I'm, I guess, not taking up... Oh, gotta recast this. I'm not taking up... So there's the wave. That's the wave. It's that thing that spreads across the ground. So you can kind of watch it. Oh, and then look at that. Yeah, you're right. None of them do have the viral. Well, that's weird. Can we do it again? Oh, is that... No, is that the... That's Dante's ability, isn't it? That's the Overguard. So there's viral. There's viral. There's viral. Is it line of sight? Oh, is it a line of sight check? Oh, chat, that may be the thing. Alright, let's try this. Nice and easy. Okay, perfect. And we should be chilling. I'm going to recast this real quick. And we're safe. Alright, we got our buffs going. So we're chilling. We could run around a little bit with Stradavar if we wanted to. But yeah, it's a strange weapon. It's just a full auto. You know, I'm using it in the semi-auto mode, but it's still a full auto. Still using it like one. It's got 1 meter of punch through, so that does come in clutch. Max stacks viral. Max stack. So is that line of sight? Was that outside of line of sight? Viral, viral, viral. Yeah, it seems like they all have viral. Chat, is it the dreaded line of sight check? Warframe and the case of the line of sight check. Tonight on Warframe Mysteries. Boy, do I have a case for you, chat. Oh yeah, do we love the viral on the melee influence as well? Oh, is it building up from the regen? Oh, look at that, 17. Oh my god, this is insane, man. This is some goofy ass shit. Woo! Oh my god. TikTok has less than 90 days to live. I have a theory that TikTok will be sold to like Mark Zuckerberg or something. I have a prevailing theory right now. So the reason that it has 90 days to live. Shout out Wasabi. Wasabi's a little worried, but chat, I have a feeling that I don't know, the word in the news is that it's like the United States wants to have some stake ownership in TikTok, and exactly what that means is a little vague, but I don't think it's like state-run media, but it's a strange use case, and they're gonna figure something out, I'm telling you. And yeah, you saw the little message when you logged back into TikTok. So all I can say is I don't think TikTok story is over for now. I think they got plenty more. They got plenty more to show. We got 90 days. We can do a lot in 90 days, man. We can do a lot. So, can your boy hit 10K in 90 days? I don't think so. But yeah, maybe I'll set up playlists and then TikTok will get banned for real. Hooray! Yay! Choo choo. Do I have any of my buffs active? Chat, unfortunately, your boy does not have any of his buffs active. He's just looking silly, man. Alright, well, have we played enough with the Stradavar? I think the buff's gone now, so no more melee buff. I'm just using guns as normal now. But yeah, I'm kind of just acting a little silly. I have been thinking now about using magnetic on Noctua, because yeah, this is all I basically use Noctua for. Boop. What did I get? 32% and times 8. Oh, that's not terrible. Anyway, let's swap. Oh, embarrassing. There you go, chat. Now we're playing. Warframe. Look at this. Oh, embarrassing. Nice and easy. Better. Sweet. Alright. What do we got? Somebody near me? Nope. Safe. Okay, chilling. I got 47,000 overguard, chat. I'm totally chilling. Oh, where's my boy? Angst is behind me? Below me? What the fuck, dude? What are you doing to me, man? You're kind of bothering me right now. I'm trying to shoot you in the face and you're not making it easy on me. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, nice and easy. Saved. Masterful gameplay. I do need to recast this. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see what kind of buff I can get. 20%? Ah, whatever.
Extraction is ready.
Okay, easy, safe. And we deactivate. Nice and easy. Okay, Neja blueprint. Nice. How many do I have? 9. There you go. There's the numbers you like to see. Oh, look at this, man. But yeah, oh, I guess I forgot to write down the stuff. I'll write down the builds when we get out of here. But yeah, I'm glad I actually showed off the builds, but I don't know. I feel like most of them are pretty similar. There you go. That's what I want to see. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like a lot of it is embarrassing. I'm saddened by that and by that as well. There you go. Come on, chat. Come on, don't do me dirty like this. Okay, safe. Did I get my shit stolen? Like, instantly? Oh, and then look at this. You see the overguard? You see what happened? So, chat, that was exactly what I was dreading. So, the Thrax spawns, and then as soon as the Thrax spawns, the Thrax will bring with it Corrupted Ancients, and then the Corrupted Ancients are going to put overguard on the Ghost Thrax, and then you're going to cry, and you're going to suffer, and you're going to want this pain to end, chat. Especially in a conjunction. They love doing this in conjunction. I've noticed recently, but Yeah, that's just the suffering that I've been going through, the heartbreak and agony that I've been suffering. I don't know if you guys can bear to see me go through it. I'm dying over here. Lee Regal, shout out Lee for following, appreciate it. Welcome in.
Finish your mission.
But yeah, I mean, we love a 135, Chad. It's a normal place to be at, I guess is all I can say. But yeah, that wave, I guess that is the viral wave, because I'm just procking, I'm getting overguard so much. 56,000, I guess I'm maxed out. Should I try and do the Noctua thing? Say it with me, man. That's a pretty good buff. Okay, there's good. And yeah, I guess I have time to cast those two and then put your boy away. Put him away. Right. And then there, that's all I need to do. That's maxed out Noctua. So yeah, I have been thinking I might put in magnetic damage on Noctua and then just keep it with the slash, because I don't know exactly what I'm thinking about right now, but I don't know if it would proc. I don't think it would proc melee influence. That would be probably, no, that wouldn't make sense. But all right, chat. I'm telling you, yeah, I feel like something about the sniper camera, it's just like so weird to see. I don't know how to describe it, man. I don't know if like transfixing is the right word. You know, it's like I don't know. It's got this weird thing to me where I just play worse in a sniper scope. I don't know. I'm locked in like way too much, and I get like super laser focus, and it ends up just always biting me in the ass. I'm bad with snipers. You know, Sporothrix is like this for me. Comarex is like this for me as well. Like getting the headshots with the Sporothrix, like those. Oh, we love that. That's sick. Floating shit. Oh, it decayed already, you motherfucker. I swear this game sometimes, but yeah, it's kind of silly at some point. Like I think I have similar setups on other guns that are like way easier to use. Like I have a very similar setup on the Act Magnus Prime that like works probably just as well. Maybe a little bit worse, but yeah, I think the sniper scope will always be a factor for me. Oh, you burn it. You see that, chat? You burn it like an embarrassing little child. Don't have any of my buffs active. Oh, and the other room is over here. So I'll probably run over to this room. We'll see if we can start moving the spawns. We'll put them into this hallway. We're at 8 minutes in. Yeah, we're chilling. So ooh, and this is a good arena too. I like this arena. So we'll see if we can get some good RNG in terms of like how quick they come over to me. So I'm still feeling pretty good about it. I mean, we love. There is like a perfect map layout for a conjunction survival. I gotta say it, man. You can get some good rolls and you can get some bad rolls. So there are some tiles. There are some arena tiles that I really hate, and that definitely slowed me down a little bit. But that's chilling. Whatever, I'll take that. All right. Oh, do they have to run all the way around? Is this the... Yeah, I think this is the area where they have to run all the way around. It's like it's just an awful run up. There you go. Come on. Well, who is it? Torment? Okay, just, yeah, don't get staggered by the Tempest Barrage. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Oh, you see these enemies like straight up just getting in my way? Oh, there you go. There's some spawns on the other side. So this is better. So we're already pulling them into this hallway, so I'm impressed. Better already. Feeling nicer. Yeah, this is what I mean. I have way too much fun with my guns to like ever be spamming abilities for DPS like super a lot. Like I love Nezha for that, because it's like Nezha is just press 4 and then just continue shooting shit and it'll just kill everything. Nezha is a great one where I really actually try to synergize a little bit better. And Nezha is one that I just like won't use for specific missions. But yeah, I mean, we're still chilling. We're cruising, man. But this is what I love, is like, I can just passively, I just get so much random shit from doing Omnias. Like, you know, I have all these different Prime Warframe sets to give you guys. I have, you know, enough Steel Essence. Like, I have enough Steel Essence that I buy, like, 250,000 Kuva every week from Teshin. And then I have enough of a surplus every single week that I can do that every week. So it's like, in the end, I'll actually favor that and getting the prime parts by a lot. because it's like I want to just always have a stockpile, because I've said it before. I feel like there will be. I don't know how often I'll be playing Warframe, but I think I'll be playing it enough that like I'll still have it coming in, but I don't know if I'll have as big of a stockpile at certain moments. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But you can see the spawns are moving. They're moving beautifully. Oh, we don't have any of our buffs active, so maybe we get a good opportunity to spam Noctua. Let's see. Is that the whole buff? 16%. Oh, did the Arctic Eximus break it? That sucks. There's 60%. We love that. Okay, we'll hit this into this. Alright, and we're out of here. Nice and easy. And... oh, excuse me for that, chat. Apologies. And we're chilling. Oh, I see Noctua now. I see my boy shooting out. Yeah, I love that. That's kind of sick. Actually, I don't know if I've ever saw the bullets before, but I guess now I do. Oh, I need to survive. But yeah, we're chilling. This is a pretty good hallway to just stand in for the rest of the game. You can see they'll kind of just all come down that little path. Oh, primary weapon has infinite ammo. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I gotta kill these guys to start off with? You gotta be kidding me. There you go, though. We're fine. I've got 1 meter of punch through, and then the blast will basically do the rest. I love this fire rate. Jesus Christ, man. Holy hell. But yeah, still chilling. I'm feeling better about this. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I'll take the infinite ammo and the more damage as well. But that's the nice thing is like I love having this setup because in the end it means that like when I do an Omnia, if it tells me to use the weapon, I use the weapon. You know, we love the Loke Surge that gives you 300% pistol crit chance and the one that also gives you infinite ammo and faster fire rate. Those are insanely poggers. I need to be snagging Loke Surges more because honestly I don't do that as much as I should, but still chilling. There are just like good ones and bad ones, but they will cycle. So like if you're in a survival arena and there's a Loke Surge near you, I try to just always cycle it because eventually you'll just get a good one and then you can kind of save it for a moment when you could really use it, and you can use it a little bit more effectively sometimes. I do forget that those things exist, honestly, man. I'm also apparently forgetting to cast my abilities, but we should be safe for this. Yep, 60%. We love that. This is like a top tier hallway, chat. So this is, I guess, the whole game now. Oops, swap off of that. Excuse me, chat. Do I still have infinite ammo? No. Unfortunately, I am now shooting bullets, which means swap back to the Knell fully charged. And you gotta set it up again, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, we just got a lot of defensive dudes. Yeah, we'll run around this corner and clear them out like it's nothing. Oh, this is the best part, dude. Just maxing yourself out. Oh, we let my shit decay, bro. That's so embarrassing. I let my shit rot. Oh, embarrassing? Come on, man. You can play better than that. There you go. Much better. Now that's what I'm talking about, chat. There you go. Woo, man. Alright, feeling better already. Yeah, still chilling. Oh my god, dude. This is just embarrassing. This is like, okay, yeah, you may have perfected it right now, my guy. This magnetic might mod not tradable? I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but that's an interesting one. I haven't heard anything about that. But yeah, I think I have a zillion magnetic might mods. I don't know how easily I collected them, but yeah, I mean... Oh, I did want to say, I recently, I think I fully scanned the Tekrot Babao, so I want to go in and test out that guy as a tank, like as a bullet sponge to test your builds and stuff. But yeah, so far, man, I feel like I'm chilling. I mean, I appreciate Omnias for this specific reason that, you know, we love the level 200 conjunction. We love Void Cascade Omnia. It's a great way to just test your build and just see how good you are. Oh, have not cast any of my abilities. Have absolutely forgotten to cast my abilities for a long time at this point. So we'll do this. 60%, nice.
It's as if the boy wants us to find this. They know you're
oh, come on. Get everything. There you go. Perfect. Chill and okay, gaming. Look at that. Back to normal. Look at this, chat. There you go. 25%. Or excuse me, what am I saying? 3 rounds. What am I talking about? Chilling? I looked it up on Warframe Market. It's not on there. Oh, interesting. Does no one want to sell it? Is it? I don't know. I have no thoughts. I don't know. I have no idea what that could be, but unfortunate. It sounds very unfortunate. Now this might be a good moment for tragedy. Oh, didn't cast the other one. This, unfortunately, they cast a little slower. I don't think I'm getting a headshot on that guy. I'm not going to bank it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay. Just give it a split second. Kill all the corrupted ancients, I would hope. And we're chilling. Alright. Safe? Come on, man. I'm shooting you. There you go. Safe? Good. Okay. Much nicer. Let's recast this. Let's recast it again. Nice and easy. Okay, perfect. Alright. And then we do this. And then we do this. And we recast our shit. Okay, beautiful. Melee weapon has increased damage. I'll take that. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's have a little bit of fun, I guess, chat. I mean, it is bonk fluence, so it is one of the stronger ones, so it will wipe, like, pretty easily, so it's going to be a little bit hilarious, but come on, chat. We've already been having a good time. I do like it. Apparently I've killed enough enemies to bring my FPS back to a normal level, so that is my favorite part. And I do appreciate how easy it is to spam this, you know. It is nice to have it. Alright, there you go. So yeah, whether I have the, you know, the double electric buff or whether I have gas on the setup, I don't think it changes too much. Like, this one has pretty good base stats, so most of the time you're chilling. It's just like whether you've procced influence or not is basically the only thing that matters. And then if you do have influence active, then it is a brainless, stupid fucking caveman game. You're just bonking Unga Bunga style. Harder than you've ever done in your entire life. It's so stupid. I mean, you can do it on, like... And that's the thing, I only do it on weapons that don't have any kind of slash proc. So like a sword, a lot of the sword stances have a guaranteed slash proc on the standing attack. So sometimes I use those and I actually run around and swing the weapon and actually hit enemies with the melee attack, and it works just as well. So I try to vary it up. I try not to just have slams on everything. But like the weapons that I do use slam attacks on, they have the largest slam radius. So these weapons have a really big heavy slam radius. It's like sometimes it's 9 or 10 meters. Like, it's really nice. I just farmed Vainthorn. Is Dagath worth it? Yeah, I think Dagath is very strong. So Dagath has a very special... Well, the main ability combo that I care about with Dagath is Doom into Word Scythes. So Doom is going to activate this effect called Doom, obviously, but it has a follow-up effect called... like Reaping Doom or something. We'll get into that later, but Word Size will spread that effect to every enemy. But basically what the Doom effect does is it will calculate your damage and then it will deal it as a second damage tick. But what it will actually do is it will calculate lethal damage on a target. So like on trash mob enemies and just enemies that are all around you at all times, what it's going to do is it's going to basically add up the damage from specific... You know, it's not going to calculate all sources of damage, but it will calculate a lot of your damage, and then just add it up, and then once you reach a certain point, it'll just kill the enemy, and then it'll just deal it as a viral tick, but it doesn't matter, because it'll just... The scythe will just come down and kill the enemy. That duration is set. That's like a fixed duration that the scythe will come down on, but yeah, it's a pretty crazy effect. And that's what I love mentioning to people is like, Dagath is just lethal damage calculation, and it just means that if you have 100% damage redirection, it basically just means that it doubles your damage and then kills the enemy instantly. So I don't know how it calculates like slash ticks and like fire ticks and all that, so that's an important thing to understand, but it is a very powerful ability. I don't even use her fourth ability because it's like a directional big damage effect, but it's just like, yeah, you summon a bunch of horses, they run forward. I just got rid of it. I replaced it with a defensive ability, and then all I did is press 2 and press 1 the entire game, and that's kind of all I needed. So I need to recast my abilities. I'm once again getting in the ADHD brain of like spamming the Knell, and that's it. So we'll see. I'm gonna need to redo this. Can I get a good shot off on that? 28%, whatever. I'll take it, man. But that's what I mean. Like, I'm not necessarily spamming my shit. I'm honestly just running around with the Knell like a madman. I mean, this is classic gameplay. Another Neja blueprint. We love it. What subsume is viable on her? So the subsume that I use is called Omamori, and it's from Kome. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting defensive subsume, but it is a weird choice. But that's the one that I've used primarily. She has a big health pool, so that's like the main reason that I use it. But I am swapping to operator a lot in certain situations to give myself a little bit of a respite, and I can heal myself in my operator, so I do have to keep that in mind as well. I might need a little bit of a map wipe. I might need to spam some blast fluence, but I think I can still just nuke this guy and then clear them out with the Knell, and then we're chilling. So this is 20 minutes. Oh, he did get overguard. Do you see that, chat? Do you see how fast his fucking overguard builds up? Can I potentially influence all these enemies? Yeah, I can. I'm like the best influencer you've ever seen. Oh, and then they get more overguard. I fucking hate this game, dude. It's so shit. Look, he has no one to grab. He has no one to grab. Look how stupid this shit is. This is what I have to do. I have to just run around and kill every enemy around him. Otherwise, I'm just shafted from the very beginning. So, my boy Stradavar. Let's get some primary crux buffs going. We need to get some kills before we can start using this gun properly against the Batalists and shit. But safe. We should be a little bit better. We love overguard on these guys, but I can... Oh, I want to be killing the Batalists first, chat. Do I have my buffs active? No, I don't think I have my buffs active. Wait, what? Negative 150%? Wait, what's going on? Is my shit breaking hard? Oh my god, dude. Fine, I'll do it. Alright, real quick, chat. I do know that Sentients are notoriously weak against melee influence. So I do be slamming that shit pretty hard. I do be straight up come on and slam gameplay. But yeah, I mean, pretty classic. I need to start clicking the buttons a little bit more. But yeah, Chad, I have... There's something about a solo survival that's just like so relaxing. And you just have the strangest setup and solo survival, strangest setup. Oh god, I don't know how I do it to myself. I'm like the shittiest... I'm the shittiest headline writer you've ever seen. God, I don't know. I have a beef with alliteration. I honestly sometimes I'm like, oh my god. So as a writer, that's how I be acting. So shout out Yago for that one. Safe so far, good to go. Yeah, I don't know. I have a good time with it. I don't think it's too crazy. Like generally, I think part of it is. You know, too many of these weapons start to feel like the same weapon. You know, like all full autos start to feel the same. All, you know, you get the idea, but there's a lot of shit where I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing here? Like, it creates this loop where I end up like having the same setups on everything, and I'm like, oh, I'm using the same weapon, but it's like it smells a little bit different on all of my, both my pistol and my rifle, and I'm like, I don't know how I do it. Like these fucking full autos, they just end up on my list, and there's a few different ones. They have some different variations, but they are very similar. Where's violence when you need to be shooting them in the face? There you go, gamers. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and easy. Top tier gameplay. Clearing out violence like it's nothing. We'll hit this. Can I activate a decent buff? That looks like a pretty good shot. Yeah, that's a pretty good buff. I like that. Okay, safe on that. Deactivate this. And we're back, chat. Good to go. Safe as ever. Alright, gamers. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we live for. These are the moments. I mean, what? 24 minutes in? Yeah, I mean, it's a... What level are they? 145? Yeah, it's a joke, man. It's hilarious. kind of silly, honestly, but yeah, I love this shit. Yeah, my little dude is pretty slow, honestly. I don't know how much backup he's giving me. A Mars little dude. Oh god. I don't know how I do it to myself. Oh, you missed the headshots. You see? Oh, come on, man. There you go, chat. You feel it. You know when you miss. That shit hurts, man. That's a good loop, though. I love it. It needs to exist. It's a strong weapon, and the fact that it's on headshot, we love that shit, man. You know, it's like using the dual Toxicist Incarnon, but honestly, the Incarnon form is so nice of that weapon. I love that weapon. When you get it charged up and it's good to go, it's got the beef, man. It's got so much power. Like, that weapon, Sicarus Incarnon, they're so strong, man. They're such strong contenders, and it is basically a chain beam. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's got a level of power where I'm like, I could totally see you only using this for the rest of your gameplay. Like I have these like perfect loadouts now for like all the prime warframes, and yeah, I am like, dude, Sicarus Incarnon is on like 70% of them, maybe more like 40 or 50%, but it's a pretty high margin. It's way too many setups where I'm like, yeah, if I'm actually deciding and only using the strongest weapon, I feel like it does end up being Sicarus Incarnon, because it's just got that chain beam effect. It's it's a ricochet, but it's a bullet, so it's got multi-shot. It's crazy. It's so strong, man. Anyway, I gotta write down the shit.
The lesson ends.
Run 2. Dante. Stradavar. Knell, of course. And Pupacyst. Alright. Nice and easy. Perfect. Alright. Chat, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a fun one. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, Pupacyst is a weird fucking weapon. So we'll start with the melee as always. We've been doing that. Oh, the Ekhein. Oh, that's such a nice choice. What do we get for the Warframe though? Dagath. Oh, speaking of Dagath, we get to actually show that off live. I think the primary weapon, I am going to take Tetra. I think is going to be a little bit easier. Let's see if Knell moved at all. Oh, just above Akjagara. That sucks, man. Still got a ways to go in terms of climbing up the list, but yeah, there's the setup. So let's talk about it. We've got Dagath, Tenet, Tetra, Knell again, and Ekhein. So here we go. Let's do it one more time. Dagath setup, like I mentioned. So it's got the lethal damage calculation. So I'm not getting this to 100%, which does suck. I'm getting it to a pretty high margin, but it's not all the way. It's getting to like maybe 93, I think, or something like that. So it's pretty good. I've thought about putting a Tau Forged Red in here. That would probably get me over, because what I've decided is, like, on these normal frames, I'm okay with doing 2 Archon shards. You know, a Tau Forged Yellow, which is a classic, and then a Tau Forged Red as well, just so I can get to that margin. I'm not too hard pressed generally. Like I can spare a Tau Forged Red here or there. I will always want them and put them on specific setups, but that will get me to a better margin. That will put me at 92, so that should put me over with growing power. So it'll just double my damage. Super nice. So Omamori, what it's going to do is it is a damage gate. It's a 50% block chance, so it has a 50% chance to trigger invincibility. And then it has a 3-second cooldown. So it's kind of like a health shield gate. It's a health gate, basically. And then you have that on top of critical damage and like swapping to your operator to survive a little bit. So you cast 2 and then cast 1, and then that'll spread the doom effect to all enemies. And then you can also reset it that way. So yeah, Dagath is pretty strong. Arcane Avenger will just buff your crit chance. So that does mean adding to the lethal damage threshold. So that's going to be important. And yeah, we've got Tenet Tetra, which we should mention. This is multi-shot damage. This is a crazy fucking Riven. This Riven is insane. And then I am just adding that. So the bullet does or the gun or just the damage is 28.99 with prime cryo round. So the bullets themselves are doing a lot of damage, and it's a full auto. It's got a 7 fire rate, so it's actually pretty slow. It's about the same fire rate as the Stradavar, so it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, it's just a full auto with blast damage and galvanized aptitude, and then the Riven is just insanely criminal, and then I've got hammer shot and then the valence bonus for blast damage, so it's pretty nuts. Vigilante bonus is at 20%. Primary crux is also important, but that's a classic setup at this point. So there's that. Let's do Ekhein. So this is a crit chance slam fluence weapon. So Weeping Wounds, Voltaic Strike. You can get rid of Prime Fury if you want. It just means that you can get out of the slam faster, but you can also roll out as long as you time it a little bit off. Like you have to wait a little bit to roll out of it, but it's not too crazy. It has like a wave that propagates off of the heavy attack, so you wait a split second and you'll be fine. So that pretty much covers it. We can show off Knell again, obviously, but yeah, like standard blast plus secondary encumber plus galvanized shot. You can see it's a Riven disposition of 2, so people still like it. I think people still definitely like it a decent amount. So yeah, there's Dagath. We should be getting 100% damage redirection, so we're safe there. Fastest way to get arcane energized, honestly, dude, farming arcanes on Steel Path Conjunction Survival, so getting the hopeful random arcane drops from the Void Thrax enemies, and then also getting the arcanes from Acolytes. So that's a great way. Burn it for Vosphor. You can get 200 Vosphor from your syndicates over here. Every single, or as long as you fill it out, so you can get a bunch of Vosphor here. So doing Eidolons sucks ass, so you can low-key like farm them pretty easily. You'll have to get a lot of Vosphor though, because it is a platinum rarity, so it's kind of hard to get. So yeah, anyway, there's the setup. That's the build for the most part. Like it's just a lot of power strength, and then, you know, decent duration. That's kind of about it. Do I even have, no, it's just power strength. Yeah, that's it. And then range. Oh, it's 75% range, so I am getting 26 meters on Doom, so that's kind of a nice thing. But yeah, there you go. Mostly spamming Knell, but I do think Tetra will also work very well with Dagath, so we'll kind of get to see that and get a pretty good showcase of what's going on. So we'll see what kind of stuff we get. Speak of the devil, Void Cascade. What did I tell you, man? So a Void Cascade Omnia is also very good, so we'll close it out with something a little bit more stressful. I'm gonna buy this real quick. Get 5 of those Oricon Catalysts. But yeah, we'll have some fun with a Void Cascade. I think I might be spamming more of the Tetra, potentially. We'll have to see. So the nice thing is that Dagath will put viral stacks on them. So I think the Tetra might be a little bit more consistent. So we'll have to see, because those, the damage, they're very similar weapons. So you do have to keep that in mind. You can see I've got a bunch of exceptional relics that I should be radianting, and I'm thinking I might start doing that recently, because I've got a bunch, man. And they'll save me some void traces as well, but for now I'm just trying to burn through what I got, and then we'll keep moving from there. So far so good. We've got it all set up, but yeah, this Void Cascade is going to be way more stressful, so I do have to lock in a little bit. It's 8:33, so whenever it ends is when it ends. That's when the stream will end.
Grenier meddling with the reliquary drive has triggered a Void Cascade. Purge our exolizers and
there it is.
purged,
Jesus.
so they can stop the cascade getting out of hand.
Okay, don't have any of my buffs. This is the nice thing. But so far it'll start off pretty easy. Is he dead? Oh, I swear to God. Did he get corrupted at the last possible second? Okay, here, let's do this.
Oh, that got their attention.
There you go. Okay, safe.
Move into your location.
Okay, perfect. All right. So now, next step. Oh, I don't have enough energy. That sucks. Okay, safe. That was a bit risky. I've got that buff. I can do this and this, and then I should be able to just wipe all these guys. And then that'll refund some of this. I should just do all of them right now. Safe on that. I'm going to come over here. All right. So yeah, you'll see the start is pretty important, but it's not the craziest thing in the world. All right, safe, easy clap, dude. So yeah, that damage redirection. And then you can see how quick you can see how quick it scales up. Like the different effects just kind of get going so quickly. So that guy's already burned. So this is what I always try to do. As long as they're all in the same room, I'm clearing them out instantly. I'm clearing them out literally as quick as I can, but only within the same room. If it's in a different room, then I'm in a bad position. So this is a pretty optimal setup because Dagath is viral stacking them, so that's usually all I need. And then we're chilling from there. So yeah, these guys are a little bit of a joke, but this is safe. But this is what I mean. You're trying to burn as many enemies inside the bubble as you can, because that's the only way to speed up the mission. That's the only way to progress any faster. Otherwise, it's just defending against the Thrax, and that's about it. So for now, this is basically all I'm spamming. Yeah, still chilling. I have felt that I'm honestly just casting Doom more than anything. But yeah, we're needing some energy, but not to a crazy degree. So we've got a Thrax over here, but this thing is almost burned, so it might be safe in a way, but he's dead. So he got totally bugged by getting corrupted. That saved me some effort. My companion is dead, so we're chilling so far. So good start. Good start. I'm going to hit this as well. Slow them down. Get the headshots that I need, and then we're chilling. Next Exalizer is coming in, so you see they start to pour in a little bit quicker, but that one's already purged. So I'm already heading to the next Exalizer, starting to clear this out. I can kill these enemies that are inside the circle, and then we'll be kind of like back to square one. So I don't know how much I'm going to be spamming Knell. I may not swap to it to start off with, but it is good practice. Like, this game mode is going to be really hard for getting those clutch headshots to like activate the Knell, because I do feel like I'm going to get a little bit fucked over in terms of like keeping the Knell active and all that shit. That I may struggle a little bit. So for now, we're chilling. Oh, there's a Thrax, so he's cooked. And that's the thing, is like when I swap to Operator, I think it retains the Knell stacks. Yeah, you can see we're still chilling. We didn't lose any Knell stacks. So that's the first one in the next room. So we're going to pay attention to when they move to the next room. That's going to be really important. Almost did not recast my own memory, so you're seeing I'm kind of talking through it. I gotta keep myself a little bit more locked in if I want to actually do this a little bit better, because I do think I can go for 25 minutes or 5 rounds. I don't think it'll be 25 minutes. It might be a little bit quicker just at the pace that I'm going, but you can see that I'm at a good pace where I can clear this pylon out before another pylon gets summoned over there. We get Mania, so this is going to make my life a little bit more difficult, but it just means I swap to Ekhein, get the buff going, and then I have a little bit of a grace period, but I don't want to burn it too much. I'm playing it a little bit risky by even remaining in this area. I should be moving to the other area already, but we've killed Mania. We're still chilling, so I'm going to run. Not even bother with the enemies. We're just going to start the next objective, because you just always want to be capping Exalizers. And I will say, like, it is a little bit honestly less chaotic in a solo. Like, it is a little bit simpler to understand sometimes. So we've got our buffs going, and that's the nice thing, is that if you can keep the Knell buff going between Thrax enemies, then you're basically chilling. Recast this. It's an insanely fast casting speed as well. That's why max overguard buff. That's crazy. You see how quick they do it? You see how quick they just max out his overguard? But is he safe? No, he's going to get fully revived. Lame. Okay, we got to kill him again. Unfortunate. Oh, we get 2 of them on me? Nah, sorry. What did you say? I did not hear you. I was too busy hard capping. I need to just shoot this guy in the face. I swear to God sometimes. Did this guy already get turned? Or is this a different guy? Chilling? Dead. Okay, safe. There's one other pylon alive. This guy's at half already. This is sick. Buffs are at 2, so we might burn the buffs potentially. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it. A couple of headshots in the first couple seconds. No, burned it. Okay, there's the easy headshot. Oh, I don't have any energy also, so we love that. Here, let's just run around and snag some energy orbs. Any energy orbs? No, no energy orbs. Oh, there's one. Okay, a little bit better. Safe. Okay, let's run over here. Keep moving. Still chilling. We'll hit this. Yeah, but there you go. A little bit serious, but, you know, we're still getting warmed up, chat. All right, the first couple's up. Oh, that was a big tap. Don't like that.
Your choice when to use it.
There you go. Safe on that. Are they in range? A little bit. Not really. A few of them are in range. The limbo blueprint, whatever. I'm telling you, man. All right. Well, we're chilling. It's better, but yeah, we will close this out. It's a little bit stressful, man. A little bit scary sometimes. All right. So far, so good. Playing the game. I mean, pretty on point at this point. I'm killing enemies outside of the bubble, which does struggle a little bit, but still doing okay from what I can tell. Oh, we burned the buff.
Contamination critical. Do these invaders have
Contamination critical.
Demons they have invoked upon us all?
Come on, man. Let me headshot one of you. There you go. Nice and easy. Back on top. Top gamer. Top G. G stands for gamer. Secondary weapon has unlimited ammo. There you go. That's what I want to see. We get fucked over. It starts spawning in another room. Okay, I hate my life. Psych chat. My life is awful. This is not going to be a good Void Cascade. If that's how we're starting it out, this is bad vibes. Bad juju right off the bat, but yeah, you can see it takes a little bit of management, but it does have some simplicity. The fact that you have complete control over the spawn. See, now there's two. Now there's two of them. How much time does this have left? Basically nothing. We're down in Exilizer. Okay, we're out of here. I'm leaving. We need to start running to the next objective. And this is what happens. You've got that split-second window before there's literally 3 Exilizers on the playing field. And you got to be cruising, man. You got to be moving way quicker than this. Still chilling. There you go. There's a nice shot. Still got the buffs, of course. We're going to keep these buffs. Oh, and then another one shows up. I fucking hate this game. I hate how they do me like this. Nice and easy, though. And then they throw it at the other room. Do you see how they fucking do me? They put 2 in one room, and then they put it in the other room. Do you see how they fucking hate me? It pisses me off so bad. I'm like, if you could change anything, make it so that as soon as a pylon spawns in one room, all the other pylons have to spawn in that room until it's full. If you made that one change where you know that, like, okay, at least if a pylon spawns in another room, you know that it's going to fill up that entire room. That would make my life so much easier. It would make this game mode so much better. But the simple fact that randomly it'll place a pylon in an opposite room instead of just placing it in the room that it's currently in, that shit, like, actually pisses me off so much. And then they just left that shit in. They're like, yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, I could give a fuck about the ease of use at which my player is playing. Like, I'm gonna, if it's a little obtuse, good. Like, let them suffer a little bit. I don't think it's that intentional, but it's just, like, annoying as fuck. And I'm like, you can make it so much easier on me, man. You can make it like life support charges, where it'll just fill up a room until there's no more spots in the room. This guy is burned. This guy is burned. So let's kill every single enemy on the map real quick. We got totally tanked. They just wiped me for my entire HP bar. I'm glad I survived that, but that was lucky me. But thank God for melee influence is kind of all I can say. I don't have any of my buffs active. I don't have a single galvanized stack. So I guess pray for a headshot, chat. Nope. Oh, but it's gone. Nah, don't even need to worry about a headshot. We're playing the game way smarter, chat. Oh, is Misery going to follow me? Is Misery going to teleport to me? Oh, that's your boy chasing me, hunting me down. Okay, keep moving. Yeah, that seems like Misery. Safe. Okay, good to go. Alright, much better. Oh, did I die? I didn't even realize I died. Oh, that's fine. So that's what happened. I actually died right there. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to get myself killed. Hang on, chat. Let me at least land a good headshot. These guys are moving too quick for me. There you go. That's a good boy to land some headshots on. Oh, did I lose all my buffs too? And I'm just hitting a bunch of boss enemies? Oh, this sucks ass. This has become much worse, chat. Do I let them cap it? Yeah, I'm going to let them cap it. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you see how they treat me? Do you see how they make me fucking rage? They send another pylon over there. Do you see how they fucking treat me, dude? I swear to God, man. I don't have any of my buffs. I have 0 buffs at this moment. So I'm just running around chasing Thrax back and forth. Okay, I think we can get our buffs going. So let's kill some enemies, get the buff going on Knell, and then we need to clear at least one pylon, and then we should be back to square one. So we absolutely got shafted right there. Let's swap off of this. Just clear this, and then we'll let the Thrax deal with that. We'll play whack-a-mole with the Thrax for a little bit. I don't think it's too crazy. Thrax-a-mole. There you go. Nice and easy. So we've got 2 that are capped, and then I can go cap the 3rd one. Oh, these fucking... Oh, God, these Exos.
Makes the contamination worse.
Easy, safe, chill, just relax. Okay, burn that a little bit, and then go cap the one you just capped. Safe. Alright, this is the moment, chat. You're doing good in the Cascade until you're not doing good in the Cascade. And that's when the game gets serious. When you fail to get Knell headshots, that's when the game gets serious. Oh, God. Yeah, you might see me swap into Tenet Tetra for a little bit. See if I can get it. Oh, God, I just died. Oh, I felt that. Alright, I need to do this and this. Let me just swap to Tetra for a little bit. I'm safe to do it, so I'm not too worried. I need to chill out with the Knell for a little bit.
See what you make of this.
Alright, come on, man. Do I have my buffs going? Oh, God. I'm thankful that at least the Exolizers are still getting burned. I'm still fine. How did the stream start that long ago? Did the stream start that long ago? Yeah, it started an hour and 45 minutes ago. And yeah, we just so happened to end up with Void Cascade as the last one. So, chat, you may see me swapping to the Tetra a little bit. Okay, safe. Come on, man. Reload this bitch. Where's my guy? Is he alive? Where is this guy?
I don't know what sort of nightmares you might encounter.
Where is that guy alive? What happened to the Thrax? Was there a Thrax there? Oh my God, chat. Okay, and then you see how they do this. I'm glad I waited, but yeah, it's making me rage. Amar rages live on camera, classic compilation. You've seen it a zillion times. There you go. Much better. Oh, it's all good, dude. I feel it. It happens. Oh, need to cast this. Oh, don't have any energy. Oh, we love a Void Cascade, Chad. This is the best game mode.
This cascade is growing out of
so
control.
Sick. Makes me feel so nice and loved. Oh, let's just hit this. Let's just hit that. Yeah, there you go. My homie's dead. I'm in a bad spot. I just need to kill this Thrax. And then we need to spam a little bit of Blast Flints. Also, I think I need to clear my Dagath buff because I don't think I got a big enough Dagath buff. Okay, so there's 2 pylons back at this location. So we'll at least get a growing power Dagath. Yeah, 144. That's better. Okay, stuck on a tree. That's sick. We love that. Okay. But yeah, still chilling. Yeah, but you can see, chat. Only 9 Exolizers claimed. Oh, and it's... Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it's 47 already. Yeah, I don't know how many rounds of this I'll be doing. I don't think it'll be that many. Alright, chilling. We already survived 10 rounds. Or we already survived 8 rounds, so we did the first roundabout. Still chilling. Alright, and then they're in the other room now. Okay, so we can like burn these pylons. We just have to kill the enemies in the thing. My computer was on Pacific time for some reason. My brother has 4.5k hours in Hearts of Iron 4. Oh my God, that's crazy. Is that like a strategy game or like a, I don't know exactly, it's like a management, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I've definitely heard of that game. I know it's a pretty popular game, so that's a cool one. You know, my little brother plays some of those games as well, so it's pretty sick. Oh, come on, dude. There you go. Much better. Still chilling. Yeah, we've got some time left on this. I'm gonna just stand around and let them group up a little bit, but you can see it ebbs and it flows. I might have to go cap those, and then if this one gets capped, then I'll just leave it for now. I might just kill as many enemies as I can inside the bubble and then just dip, because we're playing it really risky by only having 1 capped. 1 versus 3 is a really dangerous combo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna see if I can pull Angst over to me, but yeah, we need to go hit up the next room because we've got 3 at this room, and yes, they've spawned in the correct places. So actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Watch this, chat. I'm gonna do this one first, and that's because the other 2 are right next to each other. So they're gonna get enemies. They're gonna get carryover enemies. So sometimes you'll kill enemies in one bubble, and sometimes you'll kill them in the other. So I'm just activating them a split second later, so that I can get a little bit more efficient there. But yeah, we're chilling here. Pop them like it's nothing. Easy clap. Okay, safe. And then you can come over here and do this. All right. And we should be good to go. We can hit him with... Did I even hit him? Nope. Did not even hit him. Okay, safe. I need to actually shoot this guy. There you go. He's cooked. Okay, safe. There's a full room clear. Hope you guys love that. And a nuke. Oh, we love that shit. This is what I mean, man. Like, this is just a slamfluence weapon that has crit. This is just the power. Yeah, it's one of the more popular CMD and Conquer games. Oh, Command and Conquer. I got you. Yeah, I know it's like very in-depth and like a little bit complicated, but I think it's like I don't know. I feel like a lot of those games like pride themselves on like having a lot of in-depth mechanics for you to learn, and like you can definitely still survive with a different level of understanding. But yeah, I've always enjoyed stuff like that. I think it's really awesome. Yeah, still chilling, cruising like it's nothing. It's like so fucking goofy, but yeah, I'm totally fine if something else gets capped, because I can just burn all of these guys instantly. It just takes a split second.
This discovery might interest you.
I should be killing enemies with a rifle or a pistol, because it will give me... It will keep my galvanized buffs going. I do need to keep the galvanized buffs going. That's very important. You know, always having your... Especially now that I have a galvanized melee mods and stuff, I try to always be using my melee. I try to always be using whatever projectile weapon I'm using, because in the end they serve different purposes, and it's important to have both of them, and they do work differently. So we're gonna hit this and try and keep our Tenet Tetra going, because I think in the end that will save me a little bit better to try and keep that going. Oh, I was just tanking hits too much, chat. That's not how you play this game.
Contamination spreading.
But yeah. Oh, nice, easy. Okay, we come over here. Oh God. Am I slowed or something? Am I stuck? Why am I moving like this? Am I moving weird? I feel like I'm stuck, slowed or something. Yeah, what's going on? Why am I like slowed like this? Chad, are you seeing this? Am I bugged? What the hell is going on?
That's it.
Well, I have infinite ammo with the Knell. Chad, I feel like something's going on here. Here, let me see if I can fix this. One sec. Let's see if that fixed it. Okay, yeah, we're back to normal. That was so weird. I was like stuck closer to the ground. I don't know, it took me a second to even realize what was happening. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, still being chilling. We're doing pretty good. Oh, this is a good room. I like this room. All of the pylons are kind of far away from each other, though. Oh, hang on, hang on. We've got infinite ammo, chatters. We've got to take advantage of it. Okay, there's one. I just need to cap 2, and then they'll stop. It'll stop decaying.
The void cascade has surpassed the tipping point.
Safe.
It's lethal now.
We survived. We survived, chat. Come on, nice and easy. Alright, there's 2. So it will stop decaying, and then I can go cap the 3rd one, and it'll start moving in a better direction. So this is what I mean. A lot of it is just managing Thrax, killing enemies in the circle, but I don't even think that's super necessary. Okay, we're chilling. All 3 are capped, and then we just kind of run around and manage the Thrax a little bit. So yeah, you can see it's a pretty nice back and forth. Do I even have the buffs active for this fucking gun? Grab something. Alright, now we can actually get kills. Chillin'. There you go, chat. Alright. That should put me in a better standing. Do I still have infinite ammo? No, I don't have infinite ammo anymore. Okay, that's fine. We can still do this. I mean, come on, man. Keep it up. Woo! Alright. I just need one good hit. That's what I always say, man. That's what you always need. Just one solid slam. There you go. That's kind of a lot of this game. Do I still have the buff? No, I'm just hopping back to Tetra. Alright, chillin'. Oh, this guy's getting overguard from something. Oh, I see what he's getting overguard from. So maybe I kill all the other enemies first. Oh, I'm totally locked into this shit. I'm locked into like 3 different stagger animations. Oh my god. Did you see that? I was like getting hit by way too much shit right there, dude. Oh my god. Prime sure-footed, anybody? Prime sure-footed? That was worst case scenario. That was probably as bad as it could get. So it's 8:54, so I might actually call it. I think that'll be it for me. I think I'll probably call it there. That's a pretty good place to end. 4 rounds. That's pretty decent. 4 rounds, solo Void Cascade. A giant pain in the ass. You get obliterated by Violence plus Thrax plus Corrupted Ancient. Just like literally just unlocking you for like 3 seconds. That was about as bad as it can get. So I appreciate it, chat. It happens eventually. You're not always safe. I love accidentally swinging my melee weapon and being forced into that animation as well. That's really sick. So it was worst case scenario, but yeah, I'm gonna call it. I gotta take a break, and I can call it there. 4 rounds is plenty for me. That was very impressive. In my standing, that was pretty impressive, especially with the Knell, bro. That fucking downside, man. That trade-off just kills me.
This is good.
Oh Jesus. That was Dagath. So yeah, I will mention at the end, if you did enjoy, a like is always appreciated. People watching live, it does help out the video. I will be shaving my mustache at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you will obviously see that on TikTok. I'll post the video for that on TikTok as well. So I'll do a whole, thank you and a whole breakdown of where we're at in the content, what we'll be doing next. So that's 1,000 subscribers. I'm really close. I'm at 975. So we're getting closer every single day. So thank you so much, everybody who goes and subscribes on TikTok, or excuse me, on YouTube. But yeah, I've got that set up. The Enervate video is coming out on Friday, so that's going to be early morning. I've changed it. I've moved the time around a little bit, but we'll see how that does. But yeah, we've got that coming up. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess on Friday we'll also be streaming Hyperlight Breaker. So that's a new kind of 3D action RPG roguelike. Like it's you can call it a Souls-like roguelike, you can call it other things, but I have a lot of fun with it. It's very hard, but I did beat the first boss, so we're doing pretty good. I've got some pretty decent stats. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just writing down my setup currently, so after that I'm gonna call it. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate all the support, and you know, I've been trying to put out some more scripted videos because I've been seeing a lot of really, wonderful support on those videos. So I'm trying to change them up, like make sure they're looking good for you guys so that they're high quality for everybody to watch. So I do thank you everybody for the support. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll see you tomorrow night, same place, same time, more Warframe. And then, yeah, if you're interested, Friday will be a special one. I do have some content coming up that we may be potentially looking at. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by.